Greetings, hello, and welcome everyone to Age of Mythology Retold. We're going to go through a PC skirmish game completely on controls so you can kind of get a lay of the land on how controller works on Age of Mythology Retold. Maybe get some tips for gameplay for you and understand how the controller works compared to PC gameplay here on Age of Mythology Retold. A couple of quick housekeeping items before we dive in. There's going to be a playlist featuring... There's going to be a few playlists this video's in. The first one is controller gameplay exclusively for Age of Mythology. So if you want to see some more controller gameplay, maybe you're going to play controller on PC or, you know, through console, that might be helpful for you. And then as well as a guide playlist. I'm going to be posting some guides and tutorials for Age of Mythology there. And then lastly, general multiplayer. It doesn't matter if we're on controller or PC. Final housekeeping item. A preview period game access key was provided to me by World's Edge. So I want to give a special shout out to them for letting me play this a little bit early. So I'm playing this on PC. And the controller, I'm happy to report, works just as good as you would expect as if you're playing on console. Also, if you've played, say, like Age of Empires 2 or maybe Age of Empires 4 on console, the control scheme is very, very similar, if not identical, to a lot of the way the mechanics work here. So that is helpful for you as well. I think one thing that's different are the god powers. You can select that by left trigger and X, and I'm actually going to... This is so funny. I'm playing on one of my favorite maps. I played a lot of Legacy AOM as a kid on this map, which I always mispronounce. I like to call it, is it Arcopolis? That might be miscorrect on the verbiage of the map there. But nonetheless, playing as Gaia, you get the power of Gaia Forest, where like a forest just spawns. And yeah, there you go. Trees. Kind of blocks off. I think ultimately it will. Maybe I did that too far to the left. We'll figure it out. Leader powers do recharge in this version compared to Legacy. Legacy AOM, you can only use them once. I think that's really well received, personally. I think that's a great idea. But nonetheless, I'm playing as the Atlanteans. They can become hero units right here. You can promote really any unit as the Atlanteans to a hero unit. What I like to do is to do that to these oracles here, because the oracles are so good. They actually generate favor, I believe, by standing still. I think that's how they do that. Generates favor faster than normal oracles. Oh, scout heroes whose line of sight grows when not mobile. Okay, so they generate favor faster when you promote them as well. Let's go ahead and start getting some gold. I know I'm kind of just sitting here with my villagers. What I also love about the Atlanteans is you don't need drop-off points for your villagers. And I love how the little carts on the donkeys kind of reflect what resource you're getting as well, which is really cool. What I ultimately do with the oracles is I let them kind of scout around a little bit. Is there a way to see the description of that? Siege weapons are cheaper. Okay, so there's a way to see it. Once I kind of scout everything, I send the oracles back so they can kind of just generate favor. It's kind of the way I go about it. We're going to need, ultimately, a temple. Oh, I have 4 idle villies. Oh, look, more cows. Is there any other? Yeah, there's deer here. Atlanteans are probably one of my favorite civs to play as. I think they're just so unique. I've heard the argument, people saying they should just more or less be Greek. Okay, let me divert here the conversation. Oh, look at that. Oh, maybe it's because you can use Gaia's Forest a few times for free. That might be correct. Anyway, I think that actually... I remember when I was a kid, I was like, it's a leader power that generates trees. That's stupid. But as time goes on, I'm like, that's actually pretty great. We're going to mess this guy up, by the way, on the other team. He doesn't even know what's coming his way. Let's go ahead and build our temple. We're going to put that there. And I'm really excited to dive into online. Again, having, to my understanding, crossplay is going to be available day one between console and PC. And that's unique for an Age game. Like, this is the first Age game that's going to have that. Because AoE 2, of course, that Definitive Edition came out on PC first, and then I believe that was the first. Yeah, that was the first one that came to console, because AoE 4 was later. And then AoE 4, of course, was on PC for years. I mean, technically the same with AoE 2 as well. Before it made its way to console. And then crossplay, when AoE 4 hit console. Oh, I promoted him to hero on accident. Oops. That's fine. Crossplay came later to AoE 4, even after it came out on console. They were split up at first. So this having crossplay, you know, again, from the beginning is really huge. We are going to run into the well, I don't know if it's a problem. We're going to run into people who've been playing this game for 20 years. You know, are going to probably find their way. Oh, look at that. You can kind of toggle between the heroes because I've made my villagers the heroes. I'm just going to send my oracles back. Or maybe get these last parts of the map here. We can age up, so let's go ahead and do that. I like the automatons. They're really, really cool. The plant is really cool, though, too. I'm going to go Leto, because I like the automatons again. I think that's pretty awesome. I am noticing this thing, too, is, like, if I'm moving the... You know, you use left trigger in this. Well, it's not doing it because I'm researching an age, but your camera will keep moving kind of behind the scenes, and I imagine that they'll fix that. Let's generate another one of these oracles, generate some more favor. Speaking of which, where did I put the oracles? Here's one. I'm going to promote you to hero, sir. I always say they go Super Saiyan when they do this. Look at him. He's totally going Super Saiyan. And we are going to pick this up. Oh, maybe he can't. I thought he could. Well, the hero oracle generates favor faster, so we do have at least that going for us. Bring this cow over here. Kind of hide them in the corners. When I get to age 2, I'm playing on the easiest difficulty. I am kind of smoking the guy on the score. That might have been a mistake on my part. I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah, the automatons are sick. I don't care. I don't care who you are. That's sick. We're gonna build a couple more of these bad boys. There is an upgrade there. They can regenerate. Oh, that's... I mean, we're totally getting that. Look how they spawn. They look cooler than they do in Legacy. Like, Legacy couldn't really... They look like real soldiers. And they always stand at attention, too, which is really cool. Okay, so it looks like it's 10 favor. That's what the number 10 is next to that Gaia's Force, by the way. You can set villager priorities again. Left trigger and clicking the right stick. I went over this in my tutorial video. I'm not really too fond of that. I feel like I kind of lose where my villagers are all the time. I think when you're learning the game... Oh, look at this. I'm getting attacked all the way over there. Oh, that's my... What is that? Oh, that's my oracle. Did I tell him to go over there? I can't recall if I did or not. Oh, I can't pick up the relic. What was this one? Siege units are cheaper, I believe is what it was. And then this one over here is... I guess you have to have line of sight. I thought you could just highlight it in Fog of War. That's okay. Can you make the... I don't think you can make the myth units hero units. I think it's kind of a paradox. The whole world would fall apart. Military. We're going to make... I always forget I should hold left trigger to make like 2 or 3 of these. From a resource standpoint, we're doing really good. I guess I'll start getting these cows. let's... Oh, do the Atlanteans not have towers? Oh, they do have towers. What am I saying?
Aked. Yuji.
I was hoping to make some place where they can kind of garrison if things kind of go sideways. We're going to make that a watchtower. Can I not make that a watchtower? I'm pressing A. Oh, it is researching. Maybe I just need to be more patient, huh? Because I'm a dummy. You dumb dummy. Alright, so we figured that all out. Alright, so we've garrisoned that. Did he just use the serpent power? Kind of looks like he did. Oracles are generating favor. All is going well. We have 6 idle villies. Really, right now, I guess I would say I need food, so we're gonna go gather there. So we at least have this here, some line of sight to kind of help out the villagers. We're gonna assign the barracks to control group 1. Set that there. Let's start making some infantry. Which I think... I might be wrong about this, but I think that's kind of what the bulk of what the Atlanteans can build until age 3. Let's check out the counter barracks. I think their army comp may not be... Did I select all 3 of them? I think I'm having issues. Yeah, I've only selected 2 of them. I'll just wait for the 3 of them to finish building, to be honest with you, and then I'll make them a control group. I could be wrong about this, too. Like, I may not understand fully the comps of Atlanteans, because they're probably the one I played the least. I picked up the expansion pack for Atlanteans. I'm telling you, when you used to have to go to the store and buy the big box, you know, it was like looked like a book. The box looked like a book. Oh, he got the farming rate one. I would have liked to have had that. Gonna make you control group 2. Yeah, not available until... Oh, the upgrade's not available until age 3. Counter cav. Counter range. Yeah, like the default ranged. You can't get till age 3. I think for age 3 I need an armory. I always want to say market. That's a military building. I think it's because I'm used to AoE 2. I think AoE 2 you need a market. I can't recall. What's this one? Heroes regenerate hit points while fighting enemy units. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, don't let the animal get it. Don't let the animal get it. Garrison. We got his priest. There we go. You de-garrison with X. There's still villagers garrison? Yeah, there are. The economy that you can get going here with the Atlanteans is so good. Alright, we are going to get a wise man named Popo. He told me that the tree... the tree is really OP. So we're going to get the tree. I also want the granary. The economic guild. It's not a drop-off building, but it's where you get your upgrades. And luckily with Atlanteans, you don't need to tell them to go to drop-off buildings at all in between gathering resources. In fact, it doesn't matter where you put the farm. You know, we think just by instinct or habit, I guess, we always put the farm right by the town center because it's a close drop-off point, and so you can garrison, right? But to be honest, you can put them anywhere as long as you think it's a good hiding spot. All right, so all military. Holding left on the D-pad. We're gonna go on a little excursion. Now, attack move is X, regular move is A. I'll get into that a little bit more in a follow-up video, but if you want them to kind of just, you know, keep on going, I'm pressing A to run right by it. If I want them to attack that building while they're going to wherever I want them to go, I press X. They're going to destroy that building, and then they're going to walk there. That's really the difference between regular move and attack move. It can actually be pretty important, like you could lose... I mean, I've lost games over that, not doing that correctly. Don't tell Gus, he won't be happy to hear that that's happened. But here we are. I get a giant bird thing. There are some advantages I think there are to controller over PC, like selecting your military is so easy to do, and managing your military is so easy to do. That might be the Halo Wars in me. If you love Halo Wars, I think you'll find this really easy to kind of pick up with the controller. It'll only take you, I don't know, a couple of games to kind of really feel at home here. There's a few more radial menus than in Halo Wars. I'm putting the tree all the way over there. I learned the other day that you can actually lose the tree, and they can control the tree. How that actually all works, honestly, I couldn't tell you. This guy isn't really doing anything, so I might do a follow-up game. But at least nonetheless, it's good to show you some gameplay. It also seems like it looks like you're trying to press A on selecting this thing, and it's like, how do you even know it's being built? And you have to look at the top left to kind of see that there. Look at the upgrade for the archers. We're gonna run out of population. So let's build a couple of houses. All right, here we go. We're gonna attack and we're gonna make some damage. We're gonna make some noise, gentlemen, in that order. Automatons are OP. I don't even know if that's true. I just kind of said it. Where's the tree? The treeman. There's the treeman. Dryad. Oh, look at this. I love the different... Oh, he does have an army. Oh, look at this. We're going to drop... These are like mines, to my understanding. Like Halo Wars mines. Select the bird. Oh, I might lose this. He's got crocodiles and... He's got a whole zoo down there. Looks like I lost that. Wow. Okay, I thought the gentleman was unprepared. Turns out the gentleman was prepared. Wow, okay. You know, at this point in time, like, you probably do want to build a town center. I am not. I don't think that's necessary for this particular match. I am going to build a palace, though. See, this is why this is so OP. You want more trees? Yeah, you want some more trees. Gaia Forest right there. Give it a minute. Did I select the wrong button? Gaia Forest. Right there. We're going to let that build up. Trees are growing. All is well in the world. I do have a lot of idle villagers. I do apologize for that. But I mean, my economy's doing so good. I mean, I really don't... Can you... Is it a... Okay, it's 50 Atlantean villies is the limit. I was like, are we going to go up to 100, which is what a normal civ has? The Centauri. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know how to pronounce any of these names. I kind of sound like a dummy. Cav is better. That kind of sounds pretty cool. We can go age 4. What even is that? That thing looks so ugly. A blob of acid that instantly kills most opponents. That's really cool. But this Tartarian gate is ridiculous. I mean, both of these age 4 powers are ridiculous. That's another thing, too. Like, if you love Halo Wars, oh, man, the leader powers are so good in this game.
Okay.
and it's going to be a blast. I can't wait for you to enjoy it all. But maybe we can kind of get lucky, and we'll drop one here coming up. I'm going to stop the auto queue of the Villies. Because, quite frankly, I just don't think we need
Okay.
these many Villies. Let's get my military all together. And we'll attack again here shortly. Age. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Siege workshop. Through the palace, maybe? Am I a dummy? Do they not have siege? Am I looking in the wrong spot? Oh yeah, this thing is good. Yeah, fragile but powerful against infantry and ships. Yeah, that thing's really good. I like having a mixed comp, personally. And then these destroyers are real good, too. They're slow, to my knowledge. My recollection, they're pretty slow. Let's build a couple of more temples, actually, so we can kind of speed this up. And then we'll make that, we'll just make that control group 3. We'll set that rally point over there. Yeah, so I really didn't go H4 for the, is that Lampetus? Man, that really will mess with your English composition skills, reading some of these units. But you can also upgrade all this stuff, too. I want the one that makes the automatons better. I think I already researched that. Yeah. Bonus for auto-gather favor? I'm not sure if I have. Is that not what I have for these? I'm not sure. I'm going to leave them alone, though. We want a couple of birds. What about the tree people? Let's get all 5 tree people. Out of manners. I guess really the only way to kind of improve my pop from here is to do a town center.
Okay.
So we will do that. Oh, I never put that relic in the temple. I do apologize. I'm a little rusty. We're going to grab a town center. We are going to put it there. So we're going to build 2 town centers right now. Gold is going to be an issue here soon. So we might need a defense. Oh, no, there's a gold pile right there. We're fine. There's 6,000 gold there. Watch this Tartarian gate open up when I drop it. It's going to be outrageous in a good way. Absolutely outrageous in a good way. Some of these upgrades are quite expensive. I'll get those 2 for sure. Yeah, these are expensive upgrades. Yeah, the fire siphon is awesome too. Takes 5 pop. I might actually have that once this is all said and done. Yeah, we went up to 190. So this will take me, what, to 200? Oh, you know what? I can also get the fortified town center. That increases the pop of all town centers. I want to attack with the definitive force. Yeah, the fanatics are good too. Yeah, we're gonna just go after this gold pile. Oh, we'll go after that one actually. That town center's in building villagers, is it? Oh, it is. Stop. This one too. Stop. I'm just gonna kill the Villy. Hold both bumpers. They really, you gotta hold it for quite a while. Like, they really want to make sure that that's what you want to do. Okay. 205. Let's fill up the pop. Let's get a couple of fire siphons. Oh, let's cancel it. Let's make another bird. Another bird. Ridiculous. What does this world come to? I won't build that. Oh, 235. We got the upgrade. Very well done. We have some idle villies here. Is there another gold pile? Can we be so as bold to say, can we grab that gold pile? I think it's Hades, where you get a slow trickle of gold for free for the rest of the game if you research the upgrade early on. I think that's huge. Okay, I got 2 fire siphons. A couple fanatics didn't harm anyone. Famous last words, potentially. Make one of those things, whatever it is. And an automaton. All right, that should be us at pop. We're going to go and attack. Now, the Tartarian gate things I'm going to do, it's like dropping... You'll see. I'm not going to spoil anything. You'll see. We're just going to go right down the middle. And it's going to be beautiful. I know this game's it's dragged on for 25 minutes. However, it's just so much fun to play. I mean, look at this. It's so beautiful. Look how far you can zoom in. I mean, that's got to be the thumbnail picture. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's quite frankly, that's beautiful. Zoom out. You can zoom way out, zoom way in. It don't matter. Hey, move. Tear it down, gentlemen. All right, so I'm going to take the birds in. Watch this. Oh, this thing is so broken. I'll put that right there. Now we're going to run. Because it lights all of his buildings on fire, and then it's going to start spawning these Tartarian spawns. And it doesn't really show the description that well here on console. Which I kind of wish it did. But anyway, what this thing does is it'll spawn these Tartarian spawns forever until you destroy the building. And these things are hostile to everyone. So they're hostile to me, but they're, of course, hostile to the opponent. I get line of sight here. And, I mean, look at that. He's not prepared. It's kind of GG easy. You know, I mean, it's just so funny. Look at it. I mean, that's him. Completely, that's him. I mean, he's got to get that under control. You got to attack the building where they're spawning out of. And, I mean, it just, again, for the rest of time, that's what's going to happen. So, you got to be mindful, especially when you get to age 4. Like, you know, people can get some really disgusting leader powers. And I can drop that again for 350 power. I mean, that is quite a lot. But, I mean, look how occupied he is. Meanwhile, I'm going to go around to the flanks. I mean, I actually would not be surprised if he resigned from that. There's other ones, too. Like, the other one that I could have selected was a giant implosion. It's kind of similar to like, an eradication from Halo Wars. Reminds me, actually, a little bit of the Rift from Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath. What's it called? The Ion Rift Cannon or something? Very similar to that, where, like, it just kind of sucks everything in and then it implodes with a giant explosion. It's really, really cool. I mean, at minimum, I've distracted him greatly. At most, I completely crippled him. And all I had to do was just drop that, run away. And now he's going to have problems over here. Let's destroy that. And then we'll destroy that. Ah, you know what? We'll just A-move across this whole base. Let's attack his town center. Oh no, that's his stronghold. It's such a beautiful game, too. Beautiful game. Well, I don't think they're listening to me the way that I wanted them to, but that's okay. There's no, like, local units or all units, but... Look at the way the buildings collapse. It's so good. He's still dealing with this problem over here. Is he attacking with a villager? Yeah, he is. Oh, I mean, that's not the move, buddy. My soldiers cannot eat grass and dirt. He must admit defeat. I love the trash talkings back from Legacy. Nope, nope, nope. Over here. Come on. We're going to go over here. We're going to ignore those because I don't want to attack my own leader power. Is he not going to resign? He said he had to admit defeat. Well, we'll continue to cripple the gentleman while he kind of contemplates resigning or not. Pop capped him. Beautiful game. I'm a big fan. Oh, giant snakes, huh? Yeah, I really do want all units, local units. It's kind of a shame that that's not here. Maybe it is, and I'm not really paying attention to it. Has he not given up yet? The spawns are killing his buildings. I mean, I'll just A move. I guess I'll attack the spawns if I have to. There's really nothing I can do about that. Alright, let's attack. Oh, can I not attack this? Because it's my own leader power? I guess that's true. So I can self-destruct it, which I just did. Because I'm tired of attacking my own stuff. Well, I think that's definitively this game. I mean, he's dead. Oh, they never did that. That's great. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Age of... Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Let's look at the post-game. They give you these highlights, which I think are really, really cool. These little tidbits to help you understand how you performed in the game. Here are the highlights again, and the path that everyone took, which I think is really sick. It could go a little bit more in depth, too, like on the timeline. The timelines, there's so many timelines. And this is so helpful as a player, because you want to know, like, how did he afford to buy all of that? And you can kind of see, like, when they dropped their leader powers, when they aged up. How many buildings did he have? I think this is more in depth than AoE 4, to be honest with you. And then general things like, who generated the most what? What was your Villager high, villager peak is a really important statistic as well. Military. He killed more units than me. I guess because I lost my whole army that first time. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Favorite unit. Just so cool. Absolutely brilliant job. I think playing on controller is fine. I don't have any quarrels with it. You know, again, I have played Halo Wars for years. That's really what the bulk of what my channel is built on. However, I do think, again, you're coming from Halo Wars, it's really going to be easy for you to pick up. I love that the controller works on PC, the same as it does on console. You can use your mouse and keyboard. Whatever the case is, check out Age Mythology Retold if you feel so inclined. There's going to be a whole bunch of videos on the channel covering this way into the future, so be sure to check out the channel for all that. And thank you all so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you, James.